what a big game for the Montreal Canadiens last night. Not only did they get their 47th opportunity to clinch a playoff spot and finally put this thing to rest, but it was also the beginning of something that I like to call Demi Mania. You see, this kid, he's about to play his very first NHL game, and let me tell you something, he did not disappoint. Not at all. It's just that everybody else did. But anyway, this game review is brought to you by Breaks TV, and if you like collecting hockey cards, Breaks TV is an excellent spot to buy singles. It's an excellent spot to join some of these group breaks, which I like to do from time to time. And my favorite part of all, if you've got a special card sitting around right now, maybe that Lane Hudson Young Guns card and you want to put it on display, you got to get yourself one of these frames. You got it. And you can find the links for Breaks TV in the description of today's video, but here we go. Habs. Shithawks. What's a shithawk, Connor? The puck is dropped. Brendan Gallagher's out here trying to set the tone early, but just like a scene out of a movie, it's gonna be the kid, Ivan Demidov, who works some magic, sets up Alex Newhook, which isn't exactly the easiest thing to do, and records the very first point of his NHL career. Wow. Get the kid his puck. Everybody on that bench is in shock. David Savard swears that he heard about this Demidov kid somewhere before. It was probably in the Bible somewhere in the back. Now he's on the bench and he's sitting right next to him. Patrick Laine is going to get a couple of decent looks. Mike Matheson fires a puck right into the Hawks zone, and you're not going to believe what happens next. My God. Ivan Demidov gets it, pulls it to his backhand, just like we see it in all the videos, and the rest is history. We're not even at the first period yet, and this kid has already taken the league by storm. Just giving the bloody keys already. You're going to notice every time he steps on the ice, he's kind of like a laxative. He's making shit happen out there, and it's because of him the Canadiens have themselves a glorious opportunity to win this hockey game. But when Caden Gooley decides to truck over Oliver Moore, he's going to get caught for interference, which was definitely the right call, whether you like it or not. And this good story that was happening during the first period is about to take a twist. Gooley, I hope you're happy, because the Arbor Jackal is going to have to sit out another 7 games for that one. And on the following power play, Frankie Nazar is going to make a beauty pass over to Cletus, and just like that, he brings the Hawks within 1, and he makes it a little interesting. But now we're going to move on to the second period, which was actually pretty even. I mean, 2 of these teams are well aware that the next goal is obviously going to be a big one. Ivan Demidov is out here, and he's still making shit happen. He generated plenty of scoring opportunities during the second period alone. However, once again, when Alexandre Carrier gets caught for a trip, old Frankie here, who's becoming a bit of a Habs killer out of nowhere, he's going to tie this game up at 2 and piss in everybody's Cheerios. And I mean, it was at this point in the game where the Habs fans, I think we were finally starting to realize that this game was going to be an upset. So off to the third period we go. And just a few minutes in, after some dipsy doodling in the offensive zone by Hudson and Demidov, Lucas Reichel's going to get on a breakaway to make it 3-2 for the Hawks. Now, obviously, I was not a fan of this back check by Demidov at all, okay? But at the same time, it's the first game of this kid's career, so come on. You got to cut him just a little bit of slack. It's not like he's a veteran or something. And this game, I mean, it wouldn't have even been close without him. This is a 2-0 game without Ivan Demidov right now. It's not even up for debate. But it does put the Canadiens in a bit of a shitty situation. They're looking for a miracle at this point. And when Connor Murphy gets his hand up into the grill of Alex Newhook late in the third, hey, guess what? They get on a power play and they get an extremely lucky bounce on the power play. This one goes off the skate of Juraj Slafkovsky. In this game, it's going to overtime. That's a big point. And there's still a chance they can get another one. Now, there wasn't a whole lot of action in this overtime, okay? 2 of these teams were playing it pretty conservative, but there was a point right here where if Alex Newhook makes this pass to Ivan Demidov, I don't know, man. I just feel like if this one was on the tape, we could be having a much different conversation right now. This had hero moment written all over it. But nobody's going to be able to get on the board during OT, and now we're going to move on to one of the most peculiar shootouts that I've ever seen since they started doing this shit. So here we go. Let me show you what I'm talking about. First up, our little bundle of joy. He tries to go 5-hole. and it just doesn't work. Frankie comes in and shoots one, and nobody even knows where it goes. Must have went out of play, I'm assuming, right? Oh shit. Patrick Laine gets stopped because he was allowed to shoot, and all of a sudden, they have officially located Frank Nazar's puck, and it's right here. Slow clap, boys. Slow clap. I've never seen anything like it. This was a bit of a shocker. I mean, especially after they allowed Patrick Laine to take a shot before this goal was even confirmed. But, hey, it was in the back of the net, so it counts. Everybody's pissed off about it. Nick Suzuki's next up. He gets stopped as well. And the Chicago Blackhawks go on to win this game by a final score of 4-3. Now, I don't know about you, I can't speak for everyone, but my ass was absolutely chapped after last night's game. I had trouble sleeping. I was rolling around the bed like my sheets were made of fiberglass insulation or something. I mean, this game got off to such a tremendous start, but it just had such a horrible ending, man. Elliot Friedman tried to give an explanation on why this goal actually counted. I'm going to pin it to the screen here so you can all take a look. And I mean, at the end of the day, we can be angry about this goal. We can be angry at the refs like a lot of us normally are. But the reality is, once again, the Habs they shouldn't have been in this situation to begin with. I mean, come on. No offense to the Shithawks, but obviously they're one of the worst teams in the entire National Hockey League right now. They've been getting manhandled all season long, and when the Canadiens, when they needed it most, they couldn't do it. Ugh. It's a little annoying, not gonna lie. But we're probably gonna be okay. Now, according to Money Puck, there's still a 93% chance that the Habs are gonna make it. I don't know how the odds are so high. It's starting to feel like it's crumbled beyond that to me. It feels more like a 70% chance right now, especially given the way the Columbus Blue Jackets have been playing lately. I want to say that I want the Philadelphia Flyers to just destroy the Columbus Blue Jackets tonight, but at the same time, it's time for the Montreal Canadiens to pull their heads out of their own asses and start controlling their own destiny. You know what I mean? But I promised myself that I would end this video on a good note. And I mean, as easy as it is to be upset after a game like that, let me tell you something. If it makes you feel any better, the long-term picture could not look any better because of this kid right here. He's going to be an absolute star in this league. There's not a single doubt in my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, Ivan Demidov. He's arrived. And I'm not even exaggerating, but offensively, he was the best player on the ice last night for the Canadiens. It wasn't even close. And oh yes, the future is bright. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Please don't forget to smack that like button right across the lips, but wait till it has the puck first, Caden Gooley. And hey, I'll see you next time.